What's going on, everybody? This is ODC, that's me, and I'm back with another action figure review. This is my review of the DC Universe Classics Wave 4 Batman Beyond figure. And since I got his variant, I've actually had this figure for a while. So I actually just got his variant the other day. I bought a lot of figures, and not like a lot like in abundance, but a lot like a couple figures at once. So so there you go. I'm sure you all understood that without me having to explain it to you, but still, nonetheless, we'll be reviewing both figures in this review to save so I'm not doing a split review of pretty much basically the same figure. So first, let's take a look at the original Batman Beyond. I do like this figure. It's really, really cool looking, but I don't like how glossy he is. He's super glossy, and he obviously didn't come with the wings. He's got his back piece is just pegged in here, and sorry, Ghostbusters is playing in the background. Shut the door. But he still does look really good. He's very accurate to the Batman Beyond character of Terry McGinnis, and I still think he looks really great. Back up a little bit. He still looks really good. I don't really mind the open mouth. Some people don't like it. Here, I'll get a close here. I don't mind it. It's just kind of an eased grimace, I guess. Which, you know, it's not horribly done. It's not like it's like you know, the poopy face Batman. Not to that extent, where it's a little bit like he's just like, I'm kind of angry here. I think I'm angry. I might be. I think I'm now. Yep, I'm angry. But it would have been nice if he came with the wings, like they were going to give us in the Batman Unlimited line, but they have canceled that. I actually prefer that figure over this one, even though we never got it, just because of the matte black look and the straight face as opposed to the grimace. But I mean, this figure's still pretty nice. He's really odd price-wise. He's either super cheap or really expensive. There is no happy medium with this figure that I've seen, at least on secondary markets. I got this guy a while back. Oh god, I don't even remember how much I paid for him. I think I paid under $20 for him, so shipped, and so you know, yeah, so I don't really have a problem with the price that I spent on it, but I wouldn't spend a lot of money on this figure, to be honest with you. So with that being said, let me bring in his counterpart, which is the variant of Wave 4. This is just basically the unmasked version. In my opinion, instead of just giving us this unmasked version, variant, I should say, excuse me, they should have just given us this head with this body, and that would have been fine, instead of giving us an entirely different variant to chase after, which is less sought after anyway than this guy. This guy's much more sought after than this one is, for obvious reasons, because he doesn't have his mask on. So, and he does come with his unmasked version, which is supposed to be bent like that to give the portrayal of a mask with no head in it to fill it up. So, and it actually is nice because it is open mouth, just like he is open mouth. So it's pretty cool. It's got a little like peg, so you can like toss it in his hand if you want, to give the illusion that he's just holding the mask. So, I mean, it's pretty nice that they have given us an unmasked version, but they could have just, like, was it Medfill and Nakiloy, they could have just given us this head with the body and just called it a day, I think. It would have made a lot more sense to me, at least. And I'm sure to everybody else out there, to just get one figure with two heads. It's not like they haven't done it before. They've also done it with Bronze Tiger and a couple other figures also. a couple other, I believe there's a, what was it, Nightlink, and the other name I can't pronounce right now off the top of my head, I can't remember, but the two Red Lanterns. So with that being said, let me toss him aside and I'll go through his articulation, which is basically the same as the unmasked variant. So his head does move side to side. His arms do move up and down. They can do a full 360. He's got a bicep swivel, single bend at the elbow, a wrist rotation. He's got an ab crunch, which works pretty well. Waist swivel, T-jointed hips which go out, forward, and back. He's got an upper thigh swivel, single bend at the knee, and an ankle hinge. So basic DCUC articulation. So if you're not familiar with it, there you go. And I still do like this figure a lot. I mean, definitely, Batman Beyond is a really cool show. I like the originality of the character, and I still do like both these figures. And now let's say I actually didn't spend a lot of money on this guy. Like I said, I bought him in a lot of figures, so he came with, which I will be doing the review of, so let me just toss the masked version out of there. He did come with Azrael, which I do have already, but I don't mind. I do have Azrael on card, and the long-awaited, very tough to find, and I didn't spend, little story that I will will tell you guys about these figures in the lot formation of how I bought them. So, and I didn't buy these guys online. So, there we go. Those are the three. And let's bring in the masked version again. And yeah, so definitely, if you have not checked out the Batman Beyond series, the animated series, or you're new to being, you know, if you're a new Batman fan, or I would definitely check that series out. It's really good. I would also check out the movie, which is even better. Definitely check out the Batman Beyond movie. It's probably one of my favorite DC animated films, especially it being a Batman film, which is pretty cool. But these guys do look great, and I'll give you a close-up of the Terry McGinnis head as well. So there you go. I mean, and even if you don't want this figure, you could probably still use the head for which I have seen done numerous times, and there is some shading, some blue shading on his hair to give some shadowing effect on there. But I have seen people actually take this head off, use this body for a custom. I've seen this body used for a custom. I'm like brain dead right now. A custom Red Hood before. A couple others. I've seen a custom Batwing before, and they also take this head off and they throw it on like a suited body to make it look like the Terry McGinnis, or like a body with a motorcycle jacket to make him look like his animated version. So I am done stuttering and not being able to talk. This is basically going to wrap up my review of the DC Universe Classics Wave 4 Batman Beyond. Sorry, I brain farted there. I'm having a tough time today. I don't know. It's been a long day. The Wave 4 Batman Beyond, regular Batman and his variant, the unmasked version. So I hope you guys enjoyed this review. If I had to rate this figure before I let you guys go, I'm probably going to give him an 8. I wish he would have came with the wings. It's kind of a must. You should have the wings, I think. But at least we got the unmasked variant. I would actually rather have the wings than the unmasked variant, to be honest with you. They could have not given us this figure at all and just given us the wings, and that would have been fine with me. So, but with that being said, I'm going to close. I'm going to let you guys go. I don't want this to be too long, because lately my reviews have been pretty long. So, with that being said, let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and I will see you guys on the flip side.